A very good morning, children. So, let's continue our class with the second lesson from your supplementary reader, that is The Thief's Story by Ruskin Bond. Okay, so Ruskin Bond has written a very simple plot here with an important message, and the title also is very apt because the entire story it revolves around a boy named Hari Singh, who is a 15-year-old thief who dupes, means cheats, okay, all others under the fake identities. And we get to know how he chooses Anil, a young writer, to be his next victim, and how he gets transformed into a noble human being due to Anil's kindness and sympathy. So I hope you got little. Okay, so the two main characters in this story, okay, are Anil and Hari Singh. So the story revolves around both these two characters, Anil and Hari Singh. So let me start the story, children. The same way I will be going. I will be reading paragraph wise. I will make you understand, and I will discuss the difficult word meanings in between. So be with me and try to understand the story. The thief's story. A young boy makes friends with Anil. Anil trusts him completely and employs him. Does the boy betray his trust? So here the question is being asked. So let's find the answer, that what happens there. Okay, so coming with the first para. I was still a thief when I met Anil, and though only 15, I was an experienced and fairly successful hand. Anil was watching a wrestling match when I approached him. He was about 25, a tall, lean fellow, and he looked easygoing, kind, and simple enough for my purpose. I hadn't had much luck of late and thought I might be able to get into the young man's confidence. You look a bit of a wrestler yourself, I said. A little flattery helps in making friends. So do you, he replied, which put me off for a moment because at that time I was rather thin. So, children, what happens? What's the starting? I was still a thief when I met Anil. So, who is I referred to here? I is here Hari Singh. As I told you, the story revolves only around two persons here. First is Anil and second is Hari Singh. So when Hari Singh he met Anil first time, he was still a thief. Okay, he's saying, and he was only 15 years old boy. He was very much experienced and fairly successful hand, means for what he was successful always, for stealing the things, as he was a thief. Okay, so he was fairly successful always. He used to steal and cheat others. So here also he met Anil when he was 15 years old and still he was a thief. That time Anil was watching a wrestling match. Wrestling, all of you know very well, children. It's a very common match. And when he approached him, when he came near Anil, went to Anil, okay, he found that he was about 25. Who? Anil. Anil was 25 years old. A tall, lean means very thin fellow. He looked very thin, and also easygoing means carefree. He was just a very just free person. He don't bother much about the thing. Okay, easygoing person, very kind and simple enough. He found for his purpose to be fulfilled. What was Hari Singh's purpose? Stealing, as he was a thief. I hadn't had much luck of late and thought I might be able to get into. So, obviously, as a thief, first what he used to do, Hari Singh, he used to get the confidence of the person whom he wants to cheat. So, he thinks himself so lucky. Okay, and he finds that easily, seeing the Anil's appearance, that he was so kind, very thin and tall fellow. Okay, so he thought that this person also could be easily took into his confidence. So how he started the talk with Anil? he told him that you look a bit of a wrestler yourself. That seeing you, you look like a wrestler. What a strength and what a personality you have. Okay. And what else? He says a little flattery helps. Flattery means, children, praising. Okay, that is not sincerely, you don't praise anyone insincerely, too much of praising. So whenever you want to make friends, little bit you have to praise them, isn't it? You have to talk about their something good so that they get so flattered, okay, that yeah, they likes you and all. So in the same way here, Hari Singh also, he applied the trick of flattery to just praise Hari Singh and take him in his confidence. So what reply he got when he told him that you look like a wrestler to Anil? Anil also replied the same to him, so do you. Seeing you also, you look like a wrestler. And he was quite put off for the moment. Okay, he couldn't believe that. How he could say? Because at that time he was a little thin only, and wrestlers, you know, children, how healthy and strong they looks like, you know. So here he was quite thin, so he thought that how it's possible. Next, well, I said modestly, I do wrestle a bit. What's your name? Hari Singh. I lied. I took a new name every month that kept me ahead of the police and my former employers. After this introduction, Anil talked about the well-oiled wrestlers who were grunting, lifting and throwing each other about. I didn't have much to say. Anil walked away. I followed casually. Hello again, he said. I gave him my most appealing smile. I want to work for you, I said. But I can't pay you. So there was a little introduction between both of them. Okay, telling each other the wrestlers. And what next happens that well, I said modestly. Modestly means very softly, in a humble way. He said, I do a wrestle bit. Okay, who said this? Anil. Okay, that yeah, little bit I know wrestling even. And then he inquired his name, that what's his name. So he lied here. He told lie by saying that his name is Hari Singh. And what he said is, Hari Singh, what he is saying, I took a new name every month. Every month he used to get a new name. For what purpose, you understood? I hope so, children, very well. Because his main aim was cheating others and stealing the things and running away from there. Okay. And for what purpose he changes the name? That kept me ahead of the police and my former employers. Okay. So wherever he got employed, wherever he got work, indulged in the work, okay, as an employee, he used to run away from there after stealing and cheating those persons, and the police couldn't catch him. For that reason, he used to change his name. Okay. And after this introduction, Anil started talking about the wrestlers. He was having little knowledge about the wrestlers who were grunting. Grunting means to make the low sound. You might, if you see the WWE matches, wrestling matches over there on television, many of you might be watching, you can see them how they make the sound and how they lift each other and throw their, okay, it's a game. Wrestling is a game of that only. Okay, and in that way only they win. So I didn't have too much to say. Anil walked away. Then Anil said that more he can't talk about this matter, and he went away from there. So Hari Singh also followed him in a casual way. Just he started following Anil. Then again he wanted to catch his attention. So what he said, hello again to him. He started greeting. And I gave him my most appealing smile. I want to work for you. And Hari Singh, what he said, he gave an appealing smile. Means just a kind of request he wanted to make by his smile, that he wanted to work for him. But what Anil replied, I can't pay you. Okay, if you want to work, no problem. But he said that I am not in condition to pay you for your work. I thought that over for a minute. Perhaps I had misjudged my man. I asked, can you feed me? Can you cook? I can cook. I lied again. If you can cook, then maybe I can feed you. He took me to his room over the Jumna sweet shop and told me I could sleep on the balcony. But the meal I cooked that night must have been terrible because Anil gave it to a stray dog and told me to be off. But I just hung around, smiling in my most appealing way, and he couldn't help laughing. So now what happens? As Hari Singh asked for a job that he want to work for him, and Anil already told him that he can't pay. Okay, so now Hari Singh started thinking that this time he haven't chosen a right person to steal. He thinks that because he don't have anything even from where he could steal something. Okay, so just he said that if you can't pay to me, whether you are able to feed me, can you provide me at least food at your home? So what Anil asked a question to Hari Singh, can you cook? So he also asked, if you want to have food, whether you know to cook food. I can cook, I lied again. Who is I? Hari Singh. He was a liar over here because he is a thief over here. So again he told a lie. What was the first lie? His name, that his name is Hari Singh. And the second lie is that he can cook. Okay, so Anil also agreed that if you are able to cook, then I am able to provide you the food. Now what happened? Anil took him to his room where it was over the Jumna sweet shop, the name of the sweet shop, and told him and just asked him that he could use the balcony over there to sleep. Okay, and what else? The next day when he cooked the meal, not the next day, that night itself when he cooked the meal, okay, it was terrible, fearful one. How we came to know? Because Anil gave it to the stray dogs, those stray dogs, you know, wandering on the streets, and told me to be off. To be off means he even asked him to run away from there, no need to be here again. But this fellow, he didn't want to leave Anil's house. Okay, so he hung around, he was moving there only, and the same smile he had, appealing smile as a request that please be, I am sorry, likewise. Okay, and don't just chase me out of your house. He wants to appeal that, and he couldn't help laughing. So again he agreed, who? Anil, and let him stay at home. Later he patted me on the head and said never mind, he would teach me to cook. He also taught me to write my name and said he would soon teach me to write whole sentences and to add numbers. I was grateful. I knew that once I could write like an educated man, there would be no limit to what I could achieve. So later, after few days, what happened? He patted means just tapped gently on his head and said no problem, that he would only teach him to cook food. And not only he taught him, Anil, he not only taught Hari Singh to cook food, but he also taught him to write his name, which he was not even knowing, and he started teaching him to write the sentences and even to add the numbers. So here we come to know that, children, Hari Singh, who was a 15-year-old boy, he was illiterate, uneducated. He was not even knowing to write his name till that time, okay, because he was simply indulged in the field of stealing as a thief, okay. So now he was very much grateful to Anil, okay, very much thankful. Why? Because he also knows the importance of education. What he says here, that once he would be able to write like an educated man, then he said that he could achieve anything that he wants. Okay, there is no limit to what I could achieve. And it was quite pleasant working for Anil. I made the tea in the morning and then would take my time buying the day's supplies, usually making a profit of about ₹1 a day. I think he knew I made a little money this way, but he did not seem to mind. Now what happens? Okay, now this fellow Hari Singh, the thief, he was enjoying working for Anil. Okay, he was feeling so happy and relaxed there. Why? Every morning he used to prepare tea for him, and after preparing the tea, he would go to buy the day's supplies, means whatever things are required he for home, okay, for preparing the food and all the stuff he used to buy. And what he does, he usually makes the profit of about a rupee for buying the things. Obviously he would ask money from Hari's and Anil, okay, and out of that money he used to make a profit, 1 rupee profit he would keep with him, and then he returned back the money to Anil. He even knew that Anil know that very well, that he was making his own money, but he never mind that, he never bothered about that. Such a kind and sympathetic person Anil was. He never told him or said him anything about that why he was keeping money aside out of that amount, okay. Anil made money by fits and starts. He would borrow 1 week, lend the next. He kept worrying about his next check, but as soon as it arrived, he would go out and celebrate. It seems he wrote for magazines, a queer way to make a living. One evening, he came home with a small bundle of notes saying he had just sold a book to a publisher. At night, I saw him tuck the money under the mattress. Now, what happens? Anil made money by fits and starts, means irregularly. Anil didn't had any regular source of income. Okay, he had very irregular source. What happens? He would borrow 1 week. He had sometimes to borrow money from others. Okay, and then he had to lend the money. Whenever you borrow something, children, obviously you have to lend it back to the one from whom you have borrowed. Okay, you can't keep anything pending that. So now even Anil had to worry for his next check. Okay, he used to get the money, his income, in the form of the check. Not he sometimes never receives the cash even. But as soon as he receives the money, he was such a jolly person that he would go out and celebrate. He would rejoice for that at least he received something in his hand, okay. And it seems he wrote for the magazines. Here we come to know that even Anil, he used to write for the magazines, okay. A queer way to make a living. Queer means it was a really strange way of Anil. Queer means strange, to make a living, for his living. So whenever he used to write any book or publish anything, that time he could earn, and the rest of the time he also had no other source of income. Now one evening what happened? Anil, he came home with a small bundle of notes. Hari Singh saw that Anil was having a small bundle of notes in his hand. Okay, and in what way he earned that? Saying he had just sold a book to a publisher. He said that he had sold a book to the publisher, he had written a book, and so he earned that money. At night, what Hari Singh saw, that he was tucking. Tuck means put the money under the mattress. Mattress, you know well, that bedding, the soft bedding. So he kept that bundle of money where he kept under his mattress, and he slept. So let's stop here, children. We will continue our class in next class. So till then, goodbye.